Man, it's your boy Hawklyfe, and this is Poetry with Hawklyfe. We're gonna get into some of my favorite poems that I done wrote, give you some backstories and some of the stuff I done wrote, um, current and past. Um, Give me a second to get set up as far as get everything pulled up. Now, for those who don't know, I've been writing poetry for a minute, off and on. Now, so it's a lot of different shit, and we're gonna get into the poetry. Yeah, the poetry. We're gonna have chopping it up with Hawk Life right after this. We're gonna go into a lot of announcements and shit. Talk about the Thank God It's Friday festival, what we got going on in that situation. Um, Giving the artists one lose and everything. Send I see you. So boom. All right. Get into this poetry. A lot of people don't know I write poetry, but I really do. Um, I've been writing poetry for years. My wheelhouse was kind of love poems, but also hate, love and hate. That's an interesting dynamic in itself. But that's my kind of like my wheelhouse. But I can go other places too. Now to be deep and get real deep. Um, One of my favorite poems that I ever did, and I'm gonna start there, was "You Can't Predict Me. I'm Not the Weather." Um, it was the This poem was the epicenter of all my bad relationships, right? Good and bad. And I'm trying to see if I can find it. Good and bad. And basically what it was me letting her know that I've made mistakes, you've made mistakes, but you couldn't predict that I would either love you in a certain way or that I couldn't be who you needed me to be per se. I think that's the best way to describe it. And it's hard to find. Give me a second. It's, okay. Now I'm gonna start here. Actually, I want to find part one because this was a two-part series. Let me say that. Like I said, I don't know what it is about me and Long Draw It Out, but it was a two-part series. I felt like it needed it two parts because it was so and a matter of fact, right? Um, a lot of my poetry you can see on allpoetry.com if you're familiar. Um, this is You Can't Predict Me. I'm Not the Weather. This is part one. Okay, I'm reading it. I'm not freestyling it, but you'll get it. Partly cloudy with slight rain showers. You said the world is ours. Sunny, little humid, clear skies hurt me to my soul. Shattered pride, cold front coming from the west. You said being with me was a test. 20% chance of hell, no snow. How can you not love me no more? Clear skies, sunny and bright. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. I accept the things I cannot change. With your love come pain. But if you knew better, you'd do better. You can't predict me. I'm not the weather. Yeah, I just loved it. I felt like it was simple and straight to the point. Um, but I felt like in the first half, I left room for growth. That's why I gave it a part two. So we're gonna get into part two. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. What you think I need to work on? If I need to work on something. Okay. Okay. You can't predict me. I'm not the weather. I appreciate that. This part two. You came in like a summer breeze on a Wednesday afternoon. Scattered rain and cloudy skies revealed a full moon. Sunny days, but your cold front always came. Your energy brings snow and rain. Cold days echoed the pain. Hit me with the blast of an earthquake. The fear of you makes the ground shake. Gave you try after try, thinking maybe I'll wake up to clear skies. Yet you left devastation like hurricanes. As sorrow drenched in downpours of heavy rain, it's 100% chance we won't make it. Broken promises, I can't shake it. Leaving for me was for the better. And yet and still you can't predict me. I'm not the weather. That was it. It was like one of my fears, man. Like I said, it was at a time like I don't know. It didn't come from a place of bitter. It came from a place of understanding. Like I understand we ain't gonna work. I know in your mind you saw something different, but I understand we ain't gonna work. Pretty much. All right. See what I got for y'all next, man. That was super, super dope. I really hope y'all enjoyed that. Um, One of the poems that was so close to my heart, cause I grew up with a lot of people in my family dealing with addiction and shit like that, and some addictions was worse than other ones. But you know that, like they say, addictions is addictions. And I wrote this from a place, I was trying to give some person that was going through that hope and understand that better days are come. So this one is called Addiction. My reality versus my imagination. Forward progress stalled due to procrastination. Stuck in the details, unbalanced, hoping not to derail. Fighting for victory, expecting to fail. It's unstable dose of reality, a moment that defines mortality. The line between fact and fiction, asserting the basis of one's condition. Hide pain with a smile. Rule one, denial. Walk all day till there's nothing left. In times when you're weak, breath. Take two steps. Addiction. Um, I feel like this was one of those that could have had several different other elements. I feel like I left some things open. So I may go write a second part to this, so stay tuned. I feel like this is one of those things that's to be continued. Since we're speaking on to be continued, that was one of my more recent. So I'm going to recite that for y'all live. A lot of people gave me a lot of love on to be continued, and I really, really enjoyed it. Now I want people to understand one thing: when I write these poems and I release them, I write them the same day that I release them. So it's the preparation time is minimal, and it shows just how really talented I am at this. In some regards. Okay. To Be Continued is a three-part set. Now I'm gonna give you the history behind To Be Continued. To Be Continued is loving someone and feeling like they're not loving you wholeheartedly, and also loving them. It's like three parts: loving them and feeling like loving them and having doubts. Then it's the doubts of them not loving you back. Then it's the doubts of you not feeling like I'm not giving them enough love. And then the third part was embracing the love that was given. Because sometimes we get in relationships, we give out, we share a lot, and we don't see what's coming back to us because we're so stuck on the burdens of our past that we don't know how to embrace our future. So that's what To Continue was about, embracing the present. So, part one: do you believe in love at first sight? See, I'm sort of a hopeless romantic. Love for me is compassion, sometimes urgent and frantic. Without it, I find it hard to manage a blockage in the brain that makes it hard to see past go. Outpouring of emotions. The heart isn't afraid to show. Taking the risk to wear it on my sleeves. Now I know why the cave birds sing. Love is freedom. So let's let freedom ring. Navigating this reality casually and still in the midst of it all, it's with you. Is where I'd rather be. Allowing my actions to bring validity because your love needs to be acknowledged constantly. See, there's virtue in patience. Chivalry is not lost in fabrication. Love is on the menu to be continued. Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, this was the start. This was um not accepting it is really what it is. It's true, it's authentic, it's organic, you know what I'm saying? Part two was me trying to find something that was not there. So here's part two, a to be continued. Um, is there a thin line between love and hate? Probably so. Cause honestly, I hate how much I love you, but would hate to not love you. Call me a oxymoron. Drunk in love, intoxicated by your existence, consider myself lucky to share the bed you lie on. Loving you is satisfying and fruitful, yet I still wonder if the feelings are mutual. Send me a sign, maybe a clue. Gut feeling, maybe it's too good to be true. To be continued. Um, like I said, this is when it got into the depths of really doubting it. Really, really doubting it. And then when it's like I'm doubting it, cause sometimes we fear the real. You know what I'm saying? We so used to the fabrication that when we get something that's truly authentic and real, we fear it a little bit. So that's what that is. Okay. Now this the final part of to be continued. This is the finale. The finale is me telling myself maybe you reaching too far, you thinking too far, and then embracing. Maybe I'm in my head too much. Fear of being strapped in love's clutch. They say hurt people hurt people. I refuse to be part of that cycle. To safeguard my peace, loving you is vital. See, being with you is where my heart needs to be. You are the cause of my addictive tendencies, left bearing my soul in these poems. I now understand why Luther said a chair is a chair and a house is not a home. Take the risk, reap the reward. The choice is yours. Just know love is here for you. Our love story to be continued. Yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed that. That's one of my favorites this year. So many more to come. I'm just giving y'all a few of them, just reciting a few of them. Um, these poetry Thursdays and bet, bet I got you. Sin. Next time we do this, we're gonna do this on Thursdays, the same time. Tap in for sure. I got you. Um, Cause yeah, I know you write poetry. That's some dope shit. And we're excited to have her on here for this poetry corner, man. It's a new segment that I'm bringing to the platform, and my poets, we coming for sure. Um, Let me see. Now, like I said, I got so many. I got about 46, 50. Really, I had more than that. That's just what I have on this platform. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I'm gonna give you a few of my favorites. Um, this one right here. Yes, yes, for sure. He says a starting point for sure. For sure. This one is called Buying What She's Selling. Um, this being super in love and not seeing through the bullshit sometimes. Sometimes we can be at level people and we just don't see through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to believe they do right. We want to believe they do all the shit that's necessary. You know, we buying what they selling. So buying what she selling. I'm buying what she's selling. Nose wide open. Like a bull, I've been roped in, addicted to her fragrance. Top shelf, and I'm never trading. Her kind of love is intoxicating. I'm buying what she's selling. Her curves attract the room. In her eyes, I see gloom. Evident pain consumes her inner being. A future with me is now what she's seeing, and I oblige without thinking twice because her smile gives me life. I want to heal her pain, missing link from her chain, serving at her demand. Her wish is my command. Life vest. I'm her life vest, and she starts to sing. Top it all off with a ring. Can't hide it, must confess it. I'm buying what she's selling. Yes, yes. It was at a time where joy was the epicenter, I guess you could say, of my life, you know, and it was necessary to make that. That was super, super dope. It was a vibe. I really enjoyed writing it. Like I said, I don't have a set preparation time when I do these things. I write them that day, post them that day. Simple as that. And it's very organic for me. And y'all know how I like to do it on the platform. I like to keep it very organic. Let me see what else I got for you. I'm gonna give you a couple more. Let me know what's your favorites, man. Like I said, if you're a poet, you want to be on the poetry corner. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing this to you every Thursday. I know Sensation won't be on here. We're gonna reach out to some more poet, and we get to some more poetry groups on Facebook, and we're gonna make this really a thing. Get the poets and hit the support every Thursday, man. 5 p.m. Tap in. Actually, 5:30 p.m. Tap in. Um, let me see. This is called. Oh, you're right. Today is Wednesday. My bad. Wednesdays 5:30. Yeah, but I mean we can do this every day now. But we don't want to saturate it. You can pop it back up again tomorrow. I'm saying it don't matter. Whatever you trying to do, whenever you want to lock it in, we do it. If Wednesdays don't work for you, just let me know. Um, this is Ink in My Emotions. Ink in My Emotions is the reason I started writing poetry. Just like the reason I started doing music. It was the outlet. It was the one person I can talk to without judgment. Right? When you write, you ain't gotta worry about nobody speaking back. You ain't gotta worry about nobody looking at you crazy, and you can just leave it all on the table. That's the thing I like about poetry. Now I've been let me give you a little background before we get into ink into emotions. I've been writing since I was 13, 14. I wrote short movies, I wrote poems, music, um, and then I kind of left the poetry alone where I really fell in love with poetry. I was big on English in school, and my high school teacher had us do a poetry report. And it was different types of poems, haikus, um, different type of sets of poems we had to do. And that's why I really genuinely fell in love with poetry because I realized how good I was at it, and I also realized how much of an outlet it was at the same time. So that's where poetry came from. And for me, inking with my emotions is that story, kind of why I do poetry. It's just my emotions taking me over. Unbearable, intoxicating, exhausting, complacent, a cold shoulder. Relief, regret, restoring my sanity, feeling solace in humanity while broken, bruised, and battered, bringing awareness to the things that matter, wasting energy to secure healing, more of a vibe or feeling. My ink bleeds reality as it navigate the pages casually. My pen is therapy when life chapters need closing. Me and my thoughts, inking my emotions. Oh my God, it's so deep in so many ways, and I feel like most writers, whether it's music, whether it's poetry, whether whatever it is, the healing process that writing gives you. You know, I can't tell you how much it makes me full to write anything that I write. So and this here is like it's the bread and butter of me giving everybody a background. And shout out to everybody on allpoetry.com. Like I said, if you ain't never checked out allpoetry.com, check it out. You're a poet and you write, and check out allpoetry.com. Beautiful site, beautiful poetry community. And the people show me so much love on there. I just recently started posting back on there recently. Um, but man, there's so much love on there, so many dope poets. Check it out. Um, I'm gonna give you out probably one or two more. Save some for next time. I know I'm heating up. I know. But let me see what I got. Okay, this one was personal. This one was very personal. Um, this was during COVID. I have relatives who are nurses. I know it was a time where a lot was going on in the world, and I wanted to give those frontline people some inspiration. And I knew some of them was poets, and he was writing all poetry, and he was doing it. So I just wanted to give them words of encouragement to get them strength when they went back to work. And this was me saying thank you for the job that you're doing to help those and the risk that you're taking. Um, this is called Frontline Warriors Social Distance. Give me 6 feet. Isolation is the key. The fight is life or death. Souls freed in heat. Countries destroyed as COVID-19 increased. We are persistent in our quest for life without without thinking, doing what's right. Brave, oh, without thinking, doing what's right. Selfless in this time of horrors. Brave frontline warriors standing tall, refusing to concede defeat. Bearing witness to families' pain, determined, focused, trying to stay sane. They can't do it alone. All they ask is you stay home. This virus is menacing. Practicing social distancing. Treat others as you want to be treated. Together we'd beat it. Cause I felt, and that's I felt like in that time, we didn't know. Like it was one of them things that we didn't know if the world was capable or able to beat it. So to be able to give them that hope and them know that we'll get through this. This too shall pass was awesome. Let me turn on my light because it's kind of dark here. Like I said, I get inspiration from every aspect of life, and I really enjoyed doing that for our frontline workers because they needed it, you know. Um, the last one I'm gonna give y'all, and make sure y'all tune in after this poetry night is over. Chop it up. I got some announcements about the Friday Music Fest and everything. So tune into that next live. That's gonna be briefly right after. It's probably 7 o'clock. So tune into that. Um, let's see what I'm gonna give y'all for the last one because it's so much, so much. Okay, this one for me was fun to write. And I felt like in this one I was saying everything that needed to be said. Now this was when Trump was president. This when all the controversies was coming out against Trump. I'm not political, but I felt like I needed to say that's the thing about being a poet. Like I said, when you releasing that outlet, but you can also say the things that people are afraid to say without judgment. You know what I mean? And this is called Mr. President. So take that, Mr. President. First of all, grabbing women by the crotch is not okay. Stop tweeting. Watch what you say. I think it's time for a new toupee. Please stop playing with people's money. Fuck war. Nothing about it's funny. Why are we in the deep state? What the hell have you done to make America great? Why is Kanye always at the White House? Why do lies always come out your mouth? Why were you hired? In your words, Mr. President, you're fired. Sincerely, sincerely, a pissed off American. Yeah, man. Like it was, like I said, it was fun to write. And I was able to say what I needed to say and not be too frank. And that's one of those on the stage. I feel like if I did it in the right manner and presented it, it'd be very super dope. I love the way I approached it, the way I wrote it. I stayed as respectful as I can, but still fuck Trump, but respectful as I can. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all like it. Like I said, if you're a poet, you want to be on there, you want to drop some of your poems, hit me up, man. We're just gonna make it happen. Every Wednesday, 5:30, pull up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a poet and you watching now, you want to pull up real quick and drop some, pull up. Let me know. I see the link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's open space. Always. This is open mic. It's always open space. I just wanted to start it off right and get it popping right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, good trip. Yeah, hey. Yeah, that time he was pissing me off. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Trump was pissing me off. Like I was like, let me get on your ass right quick and tell you how I feel. But yeah, man, it's poetry corner with Hulk, man. And you just had a poetry time with Hulk, like man. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in, vibed with me, gave him some dope poems tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed them. Like I said, let me know some of your favorite. Let me know what I can do better. Um, criticism is always welcome. Yeah, man. But this was a vibe, man. Poetry time with Hulk. Like, peace and blessings. Be back at 7. We're gonna have some announcements. You'll chop it up with Hawklyfe. We're gonna have announcements. We're gonna talk about the future of Battle Rap Kingdom, the future chapter of the podcast, and what's going on. Until then, peace.